Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Digital Learning Today. My name is Jeff Bradbury, your digital learning coach and ISTE certified educator. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at our brand new instructional coaching data dashboard and command center and show you how you can keep track of all your events, your meetings, your professional development, and all of those coaching cycles that you have each and every day. So let's jump right into our instructional coaches data dashboard and command center. So here we are in our instructional coaches dashboard and command center. If you're interested in purchasing this, you can of course use the links below. And of course, we're going to make sure that we have a link up above so you can check out the video and all the links so you can make sure that this is the right thing for you and your coaching department. Now, this system is designed all around one central calendar. From your coaching cycles, your admin meetings, to your committee meetings, any interaction, or in fact, anything that goes on your calendar is all going to be over on your events calendar. You'll notice that when I click here, I have a really simple layout. On the left, we have our quick link section. Now, this is something that is going to be synced throughout the entire system. So any changes that you make here will automatically be reflected throughout the entire template. On the right side here, we have our upcoming meeting tasks. Now, anything that you happen to have as a meeting task and you click it to be a part of this system, it's going to automatically show up here. Now, the next thing down is a 30-day upcoming meetings calendar and also a detailed version of the meetings and interactions that you have coming up. Let's figure out how to create a new meeting. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to click on New, and that takes you to a new template. Now, I'm going to say here I have a meeting with my principal. And of course, you could be more detailed than that. What type of interaction meeting? If I click on here, I can drop this down to say administrator meeting. And you'll notice I can actually add more, but I could also remove one. So this is an admin meeting. The date of the interaction is going to be on Wednesday. I can even include the time to say 12 o'clock p.m. Is this part of a coaching cycle? Not today. I'm going to say processed because I'm creating everything right now, but process usually means everything about this meeting is done and I can move forward. Does this have any projects attached to it? Maybe it does. Maybe we're going to say this is part of the District Leadership Committee. So now I have that here. And which school building? We'll say that's for Bradbury Elementary School. And then also, does it involve any staff members? We're going to say this is for my elementary school principal. Now, I don't have any vendors for this, so I'm going to leave that blank. Now, down here, you'll notice I have a few templates. Now, all of these templates can be created for your needs. And I'll show you later on in this video how you can customize each of these templates. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, this is going to be a meeting with my principal. So let's say building leadership meeting. You'll notice that there's a green dot here. When I click on this, that green dot automatically pops up and I have my agenda. So now I've outlined an agenda for my meeting. Perhaps this is something I do. Perhaps this is something that somebody else does for me. But now I have a note with what I'm going to be expected to do or look forward to at this meeting. When I come over here and I close this down, you'll notice it's right here, meeting with my principal. And also, if I click on the calendar, there it is. And I can open it up and I can continue writing all in one spot. Now let's pretend that I have a coaching cycle coming up. I'm going to be meeting with a teacher. So I'm going to come over here and I hit new, and I'm going to do a coaching meeting. I click on that. And now I have what type of interaction? I'm going to say it's a coaching meeting. Anything else here? I think we're all good for this. Under date of interaction, we're going to call that on Thursday. Again, I'm going to include that time. And we're going to say that's going to be at 2 o'clock p.m. Is it part of a coaching cycle? Yes. I'm going to process it. What's the project? We'll call it the coaching cycle project. What school building? We'll call this again at Bradbury Elementary School. Which staff members? We're going to say with Mr. Bradbury. Any vendor interactions? Great. And again, I can start to write here, and this will be my agenda for that coaching cycle meeting. Now, I'm going to change this here and to say coaching cycle meeting with Mr. Bradbury. Now, I have this all set up. Now, you'll notice that because I have tagged Mr. Bradbury in here, when I click on him and I bring his information up, you'll notice that under coaching cycles, it shows up under him. Meaning, when I go to my coaching cycle, I don't have to check the calendar. I'm checking the staff member. Every single thing is here. You'll notice it's also up here for interactions, and I can have him put everything all in one spot. Lastly, you'll notice that I have 2 meetings. I have 2 coaching cycles, and these are the dates. This is set up so that way when I am sitting down with my administration staff and they say, hey, how many times have you had a coaching staff meeting? How many times have you had a one-to-one? How many times have you're able to show that data? I'm going to share with you one more interesting spot about this. If I come back into here, and I click onto our coaching cycles dashboard, this now shows upcoming staff interactions. This now shows our calendar with all of our upcoming meetings, and I can even filter this for all the coaching meetings coming up. So again, having one centralized calendar is going to help you not only be more efficient, but more effective in your coaching positions. And those are just some of the things that you can do with our Instructional Coaches interactive dashboard and calendar. But before I let you go, there's one more thing. I want to show you how to customize this to your needs. I'm going to click back into here. I'm going to click back into events. Now, let's say that I want to customize the templates for some of these things. Under coaching meetings, I'm going to click on the 3 dots and click on edit. And this brings up the template that we have. Notice it's already set for coaching meeting. Now, what I want to do is instead of just having a blank template, I want to create something here that I can use over and over again. So you can see I can completely organize this on my own. Now, when I click on new and click on coaching meeting, this automatically pops up and I have it for all of my coaching cycles. So you can completely customize this to your needs. Now, if you have other questions about how to use the Instructional Coaches data dashboard and command center, please head on over to teachercast.net/contact. If you're thinking about purchasing this and having any questions, I urge you guys to do so. I'm happy to help you guys out. And of course, that's going to fuel more videos just like this. If you're looking to purchase this system, head on over to teachercast.net. Click on our store, check out all the information that this has, and of course, you can hit that purchase button today and support this channel and all the great work that we're doing here on TeacherCast. And that wraps up this video on the Instructional Coaches Data Dashboard and Command Center. On behalf of everybody here on TeacherCast, my name is Jeff Bradbury, your digital learning coach and ISTE certified educator. Keep up the great work in your classrooms and continue sharing your passions with your students.
You've been listening to the TeacherCast Educational Network, hosted by Jeff Bradbury. Please reach out to the show with all of your questions on Twitter @TeacherCast or online at www.teachercast.net. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast so you don't miss any future episodes. And please take a moment to write a review in the App Store.